Now we are going to have our other metaverse analyst, Daniel Derzic, come up and to share some of his perspectives on UGC and the next generation of technology in gaming.
Most of you have probably heard about it, generative AI. Over the last few months, we have seen an explosion of developments in this field. Yeah, but beyond the hype, there are many examples of how AI can assist anyone in building virtual experiences or games. So in the next 10 or 15 minutes, I want to go over the evolution of UGC, also AI's role for creators. And then at the end, I will give you some insights into how we as investors can leverage AI. So before we get into it, here are some key terms. Let's start with generative AI. Most of you know about it. It's basically the process of generating an output, such as text or photo or video code, even 3D renderings, by learning patterns from existing data. And then we have NPCs, non-player characters. They are controlled by the game, not by any player. And there's UGC, and we also have heard a lot about it today. User-generated content. In general, it's just content that is being shared by people online, and it's made by people. And then there are also games that let players make content or develop modifications, enhancing the experience. And UGC has always been a vital part of the gaming community. So we had early gaming platforms like Garry's Mod, Quake, Doom, giving gamers the ability to modify the game, to bring their own content into it and share it with the whole community. And this has led to games like Counter-Strike, that was originally a Half-Life mod. And then in the recent years, we have seen games coming up like Minecraft, Roblox, or Fortnite, with more than 100 million daily active users playing them on a daily basis. And this is a really impressive number if we compare it, for example, with the population of a country like Germany that has 84 million people, right? And if you were paying attention to the Game Developers Conference a few weeks ago in San Francisco, you have probably heard of Epic's keynote. And now all Fortnite creators can use a new Unreal editor, which has much more features and is also for free. And creators can now receive 40% of all Fortnite revenue, which means hundreds of millions, if not even billions of dollars for those creators. So I think, the future looks promising for small and swift independent game creators. And if you've never heard about Unreal Engine or Unity before, I just wanted to show you some numbers because, these are both the biggest game engines. And here we have Unreal Engine with more than 2 million games that have been made by it. And it has a market share of 13%, while Unity has a market share of 43%. And this is another important fact I want us to look at. The game development costs overall over the last 40 years. We can definitely see easily here the uptrend. And now we have AAA games even costing around $200 million and more. So here are some examples. Even a few days ago, we had some rumors or news around GTA 6, which could be the most expensive game of all time, costing between $1 billion and $2 billion. Halo 2 in 2004 was costing around $40 million. And then we came up to 174 million with Cyberpunk, and even Star Citizen, more than $415 million in game development costs. And this doesn't include marketing budget. However, there's still some steps required to build a game, a virtual experience. As you can see it here, it's not only about coding, it's also about 3D modeling and design and many more steps that are involved. So here we have Roblox coming out with an AI-powered code assistant, which makes it easier and makes it very easy for creators to enter text prompts and then to get the output. And you can very easily add interactivity to any 3D model here. So the goal is very clear. Enable every user to be a creator, even though it's uncomfortable. with those tools and platforms like Roblox Studio and other creation tools. And this has led now to a whole ecosystem forming around generative AI for virtual worlds. Here's, for example, Blockade Labs, where you can also enter only a text prompt and it gives you a 3D or 360-degree 3D image. And then you can put it into any game engine and build your game with it. We also have an example for that later. Here's, for example, a user drawing into the 3D scene, and it seamlessly integrates it. Like here is drawing like a robot android. And then he wants a golden pineapple to be in the room. There he goes. And a bowl of fruit. And then there are also many other tools like Sloyd that enables creators to quickly build and customize 3D assets. Yeah, the platform has more than 300 generators and more than 1.5 million models. And it's really interesting because the output is directly usable. And one potential partner for Sloyd would be here Leonardo, which has an extensive library of custom trained models. And so users can upscale their images to the game assets and customize them how they want. And here is one example of someone creating a point-and-click adventure using tools like Leonardo. And here in this case, he's using Blockade Labs, the first one I showed you, to generate the 3D environment around the player's character. Yeah, and then there's also Luma AI, which turns photos into 3D models. So you can take, from different angles, you can take photos with, for example, with your phone, and the technology stitches them together, and then you get a 3D model out of it. Here's another example of someone putting his table into the game scene. And then we all know the goofy NPCs. Probably most of us know them. Here we have Conway, which wants to make those NPCs smarter with AI.
Hey, are you a human or a bot?
I am an AI-powered character, but I strive to be as good as humans in virtual worlds. I am powered by Convey, which enables me to talk to you. It also enables me to perceive the environment and carry out actions.
Really? Can you bring me that rifle from the table?
Sure. Here you go.
Hi there, what subjects do you teach?
I teach grade 11 chemistry at Valleymore High School.
I help take care of our patients following surgery.
I hear you're a tour guide.
Yes, that's right. I've been guiding tourists around Venice for over 10 years now. I'm an expert on the history and culture of the city.
I am Thor, and I'm here to offer a relic of ancient spirits.
Very well. Follow me, I will take you to the High Spirit.
Hey, how do you like working here?
Work is pretty good here. We've had a lot of busy nights recently, and the atmosphere here is always lively and fun.
Hey, they are heavily fortified and we cannot move ahead. Can you try using your rocket launcher at them?
Roger that. Fire in the hole.
Let us convey who we are.
Yeah, so I think we can sum it up. Generative AI makes creating content faster and easier for beginners. And then if we continue building with that technology, maybe even makes it games feel more natural and can definitely improve like all the environment around it. And so now I promised you at the end that we also will look at some tools that we are using because I encourage everyone to research about them and try them out. Here are some websites that you can use if you want to look into different AI tools that are trending right now. Yeah, future tools, there's an AI for that.com and so on. So yeah, how are we as investors leveraging AI? I have here 3 examples. First, there's Feedly, which I think everyone, even in other industries, can easily use it and find use cases for it. Because it's basically an AI news aggregator that gives us information about the latest market trends. It filters out product launches, funding events, or partnership announcements. And yeah, we connected it with our Discord server, as we are using Discord daily. And yeah, are getting all the latest news in our working environment. And then there's Fireflies. It's also an AI meeting assistant, transcribing all your meetings. You can pull it into Google Meet or Zoom. And yeah, it gives you a summary of your meeting, and you can share it with others and also share notes and so on. And then there's also Browse AI, a research tool. It helps us to extract data from like investment sites, funding sites like Crunchbase or LinkedIn. And then there's also another tool I've developed with my coworker, JP. Yeah, it's called Quickscope AI. And yeah, founders or investors can upload a PDF deck, and it generates a comprehensive investment summary out of it and extracts all the key data points and sends a summary basically to your email. Yeah, that was it. Thank you for listening.